y'all, welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you're new. My name is Eboni Harris and I'm a relationship therapist based in Houston, Texas. Today is September 15th and it is around 8:45 in the morning. I am about to run some errands. I'm getting ready to go to the post office to get my mail and check my mother's mail, her P.O. box. I forgot. I haven't done it in a while. I think I did last time, but I'll do it again today. And then I'm going to go to the grocery store to buy some groceries because I wanted burgers this week. And so I decided just to cook my own because I went out to eat on Monday and then I got something to eat on Wednesday. And so I was like, I need to cook today. So I'm going to cook some burgers today. And then hopefully I could go I have mail coming from all places. So go get my mail from my sister who picks up the mail from my mother who passed, picks up the mail from her house, whatever, all of that. So I was putting water. So this is my cup that I used to have. Well, I have, but I feel like I'm really close. This is the cup that I used to have, but I had left it somewhere, and so I had been using this, which I really enjoy because, of course, this has measurements on it, so I can keep track of it. And I'm pretty sure this is the same, which it is. Okay, so I like that I can keep track of this because I can, if I drink 5 of these a day, then that meets my goal for water intake. Well, a little bit, not quite, but close enough. And so I just want to double check that it fits in here, but it does. I figured because I'm pretty sure I have this on my phone as being 24 ounces, and that's 24 ounces. So, but this is, even though I use a straw, I noticed that I think I drink water a lot quicker because I can see it and I can keep track of like, oh, that's only a cup. Like sometimes when I'm drinking water, it feels like it's taking me forever. But when I see like the measurement, like that's half a cup, it's 4 ounces, not that much, right? Then I can drink a lot quicker, and I drink faster when I drink like this versus a straw. But when I'm in session, I need a straw because it looks weird for me to be like them talking and I'm all like, headed back, whatever. It's not that serious. People probably don't care, but I like to have like a cup or something. I've been using that just because I didn't have it, but whatever. So, all right, so I'm going to go I'm going to head out for my errands, and then I have to go, what else do I have to do today? Pick up my boyfriend. Then I have some work to do. And then, just normal work. I did my payroll this morning because I was like just standing there and I just had to shower and I was about to unplug my computer and I was like, while I'm here, let me go ahead. So I went ahead and paid my 2 employees. So that's good. I'm done with that. And last night, I'm so happy. It's only one module, but I edited a full module. I realized how I'm going to do it is going to be a lot of smaller lessons as opposed to them watching like a 45-minute video. So I was able to do that. So then I can move on to the next module. So I only have 2 more modules to edit, and then I'll do my final module. I have to record the final module because I was waiting. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the video cut off at some point, which, I was just kind of rambling anyway, so that's not surprising. But my phone needed to be charged. And I've been doing it with the back camera because I wanted to see if the quality improved a little bit. Like, I still plan on buying me a camera and all that, but until then, make do with what you have. So, I was just looking to see what I have to do today. I know that pay them was one. These 2 errands. What else? Oh, I need to edit the vlog for tomorrow. I have a vlog coming out tomorrow, so I need to edit that vlog. And I need to research future YouTube videos. So I've only done vlogs for the past couple weeks because by the time this comes back, I'm behind. I have like two vlogs coming out in the next, so tomorrow Saturday and another one on Wednesday, and then this one will come out I think the following Saturday. And then after that, I'm planning to have a whole bunch of like 3 or 4 videos of me talking about different stuff. I already have 2 topics that I already need to talk about, so I'll probably try to get that done this weekend or at least by the end of next week. And then the vlogs just to follow. So okay, so I'm looking at the time because I know I need to leave soon. But something that I was thinking about, so I vlog like random days, and it's really just because I like vlogs. I watch vlogs. I watch a few people's vlogs now. I used to only watch one person, but now I watch like 3 or 4. And I think I truly enjoy especially the process of seeing someone grow within what they're doing. I've done that with podcasts too, which is interesting. It's a podcast I used to listen to. It's off, they don't record it anymore, but it was of Tabria Majors. I don't know if you know who that is, but that's a plus size Instagram model. And it was her best friend. And I don't remember how, one of my homeboys told me about it. So, because I like Tabria, I think she has a really quirky personality. She's very cute, whatever. So, he told me about the podcast. He said he liked it. And I used to have a podcast where I talked about sex and relationships. And their podcast was about like their dating lives and relationships, stuff like that. So I started from the beginning and listened to up to the present, before they ended. And it was so cool to hear and not see it, but to hear their transition and their progress in their careers, their transition and their progress, even their like dating styles and their mindset and all of that. And so part of me is like, I'm thinking of, instead of doing like these sporadic vlogs, to do more like consistent, a few days at a time, or maybe even a week at a time, we'll see, just so I can have the documentation. And I think it might be cool when I get to where I'm trying to go, as far as like, not just YouTube, because YouTube is kind of like I would love to grow on YouTube, but I'm not putting a lot of stock into that. A lot of the YouTube that I do is about me sharing my expertise, so I can grow my brand and my practice. Not my practice, because my practice is good, but grow the brand. So grow my courses and get people to sign up for that. For me to grow my speaking engagements and things like that. For people to see me, so they want to have me as an expert on their shows and all of that. So that is why I chose to do YouTube, is just to kind of share my experiences as well as like my expertise. So I have been thinking about continuing to try to do at least one main video a week, and then maybe vlog for the week of like what's going on with me and all that kind of stuff, because I just think it would be cool for me to be able to go back and be like, dang, like I really didn't know what I'm doing. Like the fact that I'm vlogging and recording on phones right now, like when I get to the next step, which is probably going to be sooner than later, of having my actual camera. I've had cameras in the past, so some of my videos might look a little bit better, but some of them probably not, because I didn't even know what I was doing with the camera. So and when I say I've had cameras, I've had friends that have been like, oh, I don't use this camera, here you go, use this camera. I don't use that camera, here you go. So but I just think I would like to see the transition happen. And especially I have some other goals. I have some health and weight loss goals. I have some financial goals. And so to see the difference in what's going on in my life once I hit some of those goals and what it looks like to transition to that, I thought would be cool. So I'm still debating, but I am thinking about doing more of and it might not even be a lot longer. It might be like, right now my vlogs are typically like 15. I try to keep them under like 20 minutes. So it might be like 30 minutes, right? Because the reality is a lot of my days look the same. And so that's why I don't vlog on those days. But if I did a full week, it'll probably be a lot more content and a little bit more interesting to see like what my full week looks like. And it changes every week. It does. Like a lot of my days, obviously I see clients, but then when I have a lighter day, I tend to do other work, like work on my course. I have a therapy model that I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to like build, and it's not, I wouldn't call it a model. It's a combination of two different things that I really enjoy doing, and I want to come up with like steps in session 1, session 2, session 3, and then I'm actually going to open my books to work with individual clients more than couples right now, because my schedule has been full. I haven't had my books open since last fall. I think it was last fall is when the last time they were open. So it's been about 9 months since my books have been open. And so my schedule, I am good with where it is right now. And I know, like I have a couple weeks when it's really, really busy, and then I have a couple weeks when it's like, ooh, okay, I can breathe. But I do want to get a few new clients of individuals on my schedule. So literally yesterday I told my assistant, like, hey, as people call, see if they want to work with me, which a lot of people call because they do. But my rate is higher than my other therapist, so I understand if they still want to work with her. So those are just the things that I'm kind of working on. As well as I really do want to get better at like spending time with friends and being out. So that's why on Monday, which I typically never really do a lot during the week, but on Monday I made sure, to go out to eat with a couple of my friends, and that was fun. What is it? Today I'm cooking, but I'm thinking about doing a happy hour Saturday or Sunday. There's this one I've been wanting to go to, and I actually, so I'm thinking about doing that, and I might invite some friends. And then what else? I have a baseball game I'm going to. So I'm thinking like it might be cool to start doing weeks, especially as I am trying to be more active. I'm trying to be mindful though, because I keep hearing that COVID is not done. And so I do want to be mindful of like me protecting myself. Speaking of, I need to get me a mask because I plan to start back wearing masks very heavily. And while I know it doesn't really protect me as much, it can, like, if I happen to have it, I don't know, it can protect me from spreading it. So so I plan to start wearing a mask again. But so yeah, so that was a long ramble. Let me go, because what time is it now? Yeah, it's 8:53, and I think I got like 2 hours before I need to go pick up my, or maybe not an hour actually, before I need to go pick up my boyfriend. So I will check in a little bit. Bye. Oh, okay. Yes. All right. I left my keys, so I need to check 2 mailboxes today. Okay. I found my key as soon as I... Thank you.
I don't see any slips or anything in there.
Okay.
You're good.
But hopefully that's temporary. A lot of stores are so bad.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a lovely weekend.
You too. I come to this UPS store all the time, and it is, it's so weird. Like when I had my Camaro, I used to park here, and I could never lock my door. And now I'm driving this truck, and every time I park here, I can never lock the door. And I don't know why. Like, it's literally just if I park in the front, I can lock my door. And I'm like, what do they have going on where you can't lock doors in this one spot? It's just so, I don't know if it's because of, it's a lot of Transformers here. I don't know. It's just weird, but. All right, on to the grocery store. My favorite grocery store. I just want to quickly, I was about to go into HEB, and I was like, let me go ahead and open this letter from the IRS. I thought it was going to be some like, you owe us money, because I do. But I'm excited because I finally got my letter that they have accepted me, my business, as an S corp, which I've been trying to file for this for 2 years, and they just be like, we didn't get it. So I finally got it. So that means that I will, so I need to meet with my accountant. I get to start, well, I have to start doing payroll for real. Right now it's just like paying each person, but I'll have to start actually doing a payroll. And but it helps with my taxes, because my taxes have been out of control these past 2 years. I just keep getting more and more and more. And my accountant, the person that does my taxes, said, you know, I should have been an S corp, I think 2 years ago. And like I said, I tried to file, but they were so backed up, and I don't think they got it. They never replied. They never said anything to me. So this time they finally did. I think I did it back in March. And so I just got the paperwork that I am officially an S corp, and this whole year I will be an S corp. So I need to figure out what that means, but it's exciting because that means my business taxes, like I'll pay, when I pay myself, I think I start paying the taxes automatically. And so that means I don't have to pay as many taxes at the end of the year. And then my business also will have less taxes as well. So I am hoping so much that this makes a huge difference, because my tax bill the last couple years has been a lot. And even when I try to like pay on it, it just ends up, it's just been a lot. So, which is a blessing, right? Because you pay a lot of taxes when you make good money. But I am so excited that I got my letter that says I will be treated as a corporation starting at the beginning of this year. That's already here. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. That was one of the things I was talking about earlier, as far as like being able to keep track of like, you know, good things that are happening and like progress and moving forward as far as like my business, and actually growing it into a corporation and growing it into a huge, well-known brand. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. All right. I have made it back from the grocery store. I bought a whole bunch of stuff that was not on my list. Some stuff that was. I've been trying to get eucalyptus for my shower for the past, I don't know, 3 months. And never had it at the grocery store. I just get it from the grocery store. I didn't want to like order it. I was like, if they don't have it, they don't have it. When they have it, I get it. So that was that. I'm going to quickly go through everything I bought because I am late. But I bought snacks. I typically don't keep snacks in my house. But since I've been trying to do better at staying at home and eating, then I feel like that's a way to keep me from like being like, I want to go out to eat. So I bought chips. Probably would have been better for me to put you over here. Anyway, Jalapenos. I was looking for the big jug because I love jalapenos and I eat them a lot. But I didn't see any, so I'll get a small one. I didn't see the brand I like. I didn't see the big one, so I just got a small one of the store brand. I bought this guacamole salsa because I like it a lot. I haven't had that in a long time, so since I got tortilla chips. I bought this jerk seasoning because I like it. I haven't cooked it in a while. And so I was like, well, on days when I want to be like kind of lazy, I could just marinate some meat in that, wings or chicken or whatever, and then just throw it in the oven and put some veggies with it, and that'll be my meal for the day. I bought milk because I bought the way this man packed my groceries is crazy. I bought milk because I bought this little jalapeno popper dip. Because I like, they have a really, this is all HEB. They have a really good queso that you just pour milk in, stir it up, and it's tasty. And I love queso. I prefer like homemade queso, but theirs is really, really good. And so I want to try the jalapeno popper dip to see if I like it. I bought bacon, ham, turkey. This is for sandwiches, burgers, salads. I'm trying to, like I said, have stuff here so I don't have to like go out to eat. So sometimes I crave a salad, but I don't keep a lot of stuff here because I feel like even when I make salads at home, they're never as good as when you make them, when you buy them from the place. But I got stuff. I bought some eggs, which I already have eggs. I make sure they didn't get crushed because I was manhandling it. I bought some eggs. I'm gonna boil me some eggs so I can have that as well when I want a salad. Just already have the eggs boiled. I bought some sourdough bread because I like white bread. I'll eat wheat bread, but I like to have fancy bread if I'm gonna be at home making sandwiches. So I bought sourdough. Croutons for my salad. Cheese for my salad. Cheese for my burger and my my burgers and my sandwiches. Tomatoes, baby spring mix, salad, sandwiches, burgers. And peanuts. These are dry roasted and seasoned. Typically I do the lightly salted, but I want to taste these. I love these. These are saltines with like a spicy thing on them. They sell them at our Specs and they sell them at HEB, and they are so tasty. Anytime I have somebody taste it, they're really spicy, but they love them. Like they want to eat all of them. I also was thinking about making our charcuterie. I keep my plastic bags for stuff like deep conditioning my hair, and obviously if I just need a trash bag or something up for laundry sometimes when I'm traveling. So yeah, so if I want, I've been thinking about, I have been thinking about doing a charcuterie, like to invite like a few friends over and do. So I've been thinking about inviting a few friends over and doing a charcuterie. So that's why some of this stuff is like, oh, if I have a charcuterie, I'll have a few things. I already have olives. Those crackers are really good on a charcuterie. And I was gonna buy some cheese and stuff, but I was like, well, buy stuff that's not perishable for now, because we'll see when I actually do it. But I have been thinking about doing that, just to have people come over, have some wine, have some bites and stuff. And then I bought this because I used to think I wasn't easily influenced, but clearly I am. But I want to see, these are the rice noodles. And if you haven't seen on like, I guess TikTok, I don't be on TikTok, but TikTok then moved to like Instagram and YouTube. And so it's kind of, I think it might be even old, but people are frying it and they say it tastes like, if you season it, I think, well, they didn't say season, but they say if you fry it, it tastes like basic popcorn. And so I was like, oh, if I put like a butter seasoning sauce and toss it in that, it might be good. So I just want to try it. And I mean, it's rice noodles. I probably can cook some food, some veggies or something, and shrimp, and then throw it in there, and I'll be perfectly fine with that too. But I just thought it was something different to try, as opposed to the regular noodles. And I want to try that little hack. Yeah, still got a shit ton of carbs, but whatever. So yeah, there's that. That's my grocery haul. Like I said, I want to start cooking at least like once a week, probably like more like 2 or 3 times a week. I fast a lot, so that's why sometimes groceries, like I don't like to cook unless I'm gonna have people that's gonna be here to eat it, just because it's a waste of groceries. You know, sometimes I cook like enough for like 5 people, and if I'm only eating one meal. So, yeah, so that's why a lot of times I only need to cook 1 meal a day, because, I mean, not 1 meal, 1 meal, because it could last me like 3 days. And then I tend to go out to eat on the weekends. But again, trying to get better at that, trying to make better decisions. So I don't go grocery shopping very much, but yeah, so that is the quick haul. I am about to go run. Actually, I put this turkey meat out earlier. I don't think I'm gonna come back till later today, right before I cook it. So I'm gonna in there and hope it thaws, because it's 10 o'clock and I might not cook until like 5 or 6. So yeah, so that's that. I'm about to go pick up my boyfriend, and then I need to pack my backpack, because I need to take my laptop, because I think we're going to his house first. So I'm gonna do some work over there and then come back to my place, because I need to cook and clean. So I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I did not catch up with you later. This is a short but not short vlog. It's still 20 minutes because I had my whole right at the beginning. But I just want to make sure I let you guys know that I do appreciate you watching. I am back on my consistency-ish. So I want to make sure I post this so I can be ready for the next. I have 2 other vlogs that are waiting to be edited, and I will get those done and get them up following this one. So just have a good day. I appreciate you for watching. That's all. Bye.